afternoon. Can you hear me there at the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a new charge or warrant. Either way, you're given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You're also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, go ahead and put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Samantha Erlenbach. All right, Samantha, can I have your date of birth?
It's 12/21/81.
Okay, you are here today for an assault on a person over the age of 65, and there's no bond on that because it's domestic in nature, and then there's 3 counts of simple battery, and those bonds are $1,000 each. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these things. Do you want me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Yes.
Appoint the public defender's office. State?
No prior history, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Erlenbach, I have an address here on Odin Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there, ma'am?
13 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No.
Okay. Okay, I need to order that you have no contact with the victims in this case. That's Sharon, Jason, Alfred, and Christine. Don't have any contact with them whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email. Any way that you can imagine having contact with them, I forbid you from doing so. If you have any contact with them while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do understand.
Okay, thank you. I also need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Ms. Erlenbach wants to file an injunction against you. They need to know where to find you, so you're going to be held in jail until 4 o'clock today, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give you a bond on the domestic battery. It's going to be $500, and then the bond on each of the other batteries is going to be $500 as well. It's a total of $2,000, and we're going to see you back to court on June 21st at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
My mother does not live at the same address. She lives in New York, and she was just visiting me.
Okay.
That is where I live, in that house with my children.
Okay.
I have to go back there.
I'm not saying that you can't go back to your home. I'm saying that you can't have any contact with these people.
Okay, so I can go back to that address, though, when she leaves. Is that right?
I'm just telling you who you cannot have contact with. I'm not telling you where to go.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Samantha Neat. Can I have your date of birth?
12/10/82.
All right. You are here today for a retail theft. I found probable cause for your arrest. State, does she have a prior record?
Just see several charges of attaining property with a worthless check, adjudication withheld in 2017. No other history, Your Honor.
Okay. Is it something where you would consider giving an offer today?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, due to her having not much history, time served would be okay.
Okay. Do you want to take care of your case today, ma'am?
Sure.
Okay. You would get 2 days in Hernando County Jail. You get credit for the 2 days that you have in. You will have fines and court costs that you have to pay, the cost of incarceration for those 2 days. It doesn't look like there was any restitution. Everything was recovered at the scene, it looks like. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yes, it was. Okay. So that would resolve your case today. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking this plea today and resolving this case today, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
Giving up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up all of those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to this retail theft charge, in this case, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
I'll accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 2 days in the Hernando County Jail. You're going to get 2 days credit for time served. You're going to have your fines and court costs that you have to pay. It's $670. You're also going to have the cost of incarceration for the 2 days that you have in jail. You can make payment arrangements for those things through the clerk of court, okay? If you don't pay these things, they could suspend your driver's license. So go on a payment plan for them as soon as you can, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Shannon Olander. Can I have your date of birth?
9/6/81.
You are here today for a battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and a domestic battery. There's 1 count of each. Right now you're being held no bond because of the domestic battery pursuant to statute. And on the other cases, you're being held on $5,000 bond each. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. State?
No prior history, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am, I have an address to you on Northeast 15th Ave in Ocala. Is that where you live?
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
About 7 months.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Not at the moment. I take care of my grandmother.
Okay. Do you have any family here in Hernando County?
No, ma'am.
Okay. State? Oh, you said
Yeah,
you
no
already said
prior
that.
history, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I need to order that you have no contact with Zachary Burley. Okay, don't have any contact with him whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email. Any way that you can imagine having contact with Zachary, I forbid you from doing so. If you see him out somewhere, you need to turn him and go the other way. If he calls you, you should hang up the phone. You have no contact with him whatsoever, or you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000 each, and I need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Zachary wants to file any civil paperwork against you so they know where to find you. And we're going to see you back to court on June 21st at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay, so I can be bonded out today?
Yes, ma'am. Elijah Farson. Can I have your date of birth?
5/17/99.
You are here today for tampering with the victim, domestic battery, and assault. I found probable cause for your arrest, and it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Scaglione on May 15th. Do you want me to appoint the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
Your Honor, the history that I have, it says no records found.
Okay. Mr. Farson, I have an address here on Walton Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
It's been on and off, to be honest. I just moved here to Florida not too long ago.
From where?
Rockford, Illinois.
Illinois? Okay. Do you have a job?
No.
Other than Ms. Farson, do you have any other family in the area?
My grandma, and she lives in Largo, Florida.
Okay. All right, well, I need to order that you have no contact with Kimberly Farson. Is that your mom?
Yes.
Okay, don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email. I'm going to hold you until 4 o'clock today. Do you have someplace else you could stay here?
My girlfriend at the moment.
Okay. The Walton Street address, that's your mom's address?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't go back there if she's there. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000 each, and we'll see you back in court on June 21st at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Frank Harris. Can I have your date of birth?
11:15.
You are here today for an aggravated battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, public defender's office? See?
Yes, Your Honor. Driving with license suspended, third or subsequent offense, adjudication of guilt out of Pasco County, and jail sentence was imposed, along with a paraphernalia adjudication in 18 with that, an actual constructive possession of a synthetic, that was an adjudication with that jail sentence, and a grand theft of a motor vehicle, that was an adjudication with that sentence. In 2016, an adjudication for a driving with license suspended, another jail sentence was imposed. A state prison sentence was imposed for cruelty towards child. It looked like it was a child abuse that came out of a lewd, lascivious battery in 2011, and that was also out of Pasco County. And a 2008 Willis adjudication of guilt, a leaving scene of crash involving injury, which was a state prison sentence back in 2006. A battery adjudication of guilt 2004, where a probation sentence was imposed. That was also out of Pasco County, and that was a misdemeanor battery.
Okay. So I have an address here on Sunshine Grove Road in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
3 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a farmer. The homes.
Okay. We need to order that you have no contact with Patricia, okay? Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call, do
Yes,
not
ma'am.
write, do not email. If you do have any contact with her, you could be charged with another crime and held at that bond. You're entitled to bond in this case. I'll go ahead and give you.
We have her trespassed off the property now. So, I mean, she came to where I live and started this. I mean, I was at home with my girlfriend.
We need to hold you until 4 o'clock today. I'm going to set your bond at $10,000. We'll see you back in court on June 21st at 8:30 in the morning. Jeremiah Reardon. Have your date of birth?
October 31st, 1981.
You are here today for a retail theft and a violation of probation. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office. For the retail theft, your bond is going to stay the same at $1,000. You can have a court date for June 12th at 9 a.m. For the violation of probation, in front of Judge Merritt. Judge Merritt wants you held no bond until you get back in front of him. We're going to hold you no bond and see you back in front of Judge Merritt on June 11th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay? I'll appoint the public defender on both cases. Thank you. Stephen Jackson.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
11/7/1993.
All right. You are here today with tampering, possession of marijuana, possession of paraphernalia, and resisting an officer without violence. Your total bond right now is $6,500. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I don't have a history for that person.
You don't have anything?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Jackson, I have an address here on Stubbs Street in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am. That's where my mother-in-law and the father-in-law live. I just got a house in Hernando, actually.
Okay, what is that address?
It's 27040 Kelly, Kelly Avenue, Brooksville, Florida. 34602, ma'am.
Very good, thank you. And that's where you'll be staying while this case is pending?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I've been there since December 25th of 2018.
All right, do you have a job?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
Athletics. A forklift driver, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to set your bond. Count number 1 is going to be 1,000. Count number 2 is going to be 1,000. Count number 3 is going to be ROR. Count number 4 is going to be 1,000. It's a total of $3,000, and we'll see you back at court on June 21st at 8:30 in the morning. Okay?
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir. Did I get everyone to the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.